Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be dissecting Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 6 preview, and this is the final episode of Game of Thrones. This is insane, but let's just get right into this video. But first, let's take a look at the preview. Alright, so the preview starts off with what I think is Davos and Jon walking. I can't tell who's the one to the right because it's so blurry and bad quality, but I'm assuming it's Jon just because I see black hair. They're walking, they're just seeing the debris, the destruction, the ashes. It's a mess in King's Landing. Everything is burned. It was just a slaughter, and they are taking it all in. They are realizing what Dany has done. And I think in this scene, they're going to be talking about Dany and what she's done, and Davos is going to bring up the fact that she obviously did what she did, and he's also going to bring up the fact that something needs to be done. And I think this is where Jon will realize that he's going to be the one who's going to need to stop her. Because as you can tell by the previous episode, Jon was shocked when Grey Worm just throws a spear at that guy in the back, and then Dany starts burning everything. That was not part of the plan, obviously. He just, at that moment, he just realized, holy shit, this is not Dany anymore. And I do think that he's going to be the one to put an end to her. But let's continue. Next scene is we see Tyrion walking around King's Landing. He's also looking at the chaos that Dany has done. And guys, I think when Tyrion's looking around in this scene, I think he's going to find out about Cersei and Jaime's death. I don't know, the way they're showing it, I think he's going to just, I don't know if he's going to stumble upon their body or whatever. But I do think this is, later on in this scene is when Tyrion is going to find out about their brothers and sisters' death. Now, since we're talking about Tyrion, I just want to also talk about his death. I think this next episode, in this final episode, I think Tyrion will be sentenced to death for betraying Dany once again. As we know, back in Dragonstone, Dany did give the last warning to Tyrion, saying, "It will be the last time you betray me." Obviously, she's hinting at that if she does betray him again, he will be dead. And I do think this is what's going to happen next episode. I think Dany will find out about his final betrayal, and she will put an end to Tyrion, and we will see the Lannister family fall. Okay, moving on, we gotta see with Arya. She's just approaching her army. I think this is the same exact scene when Dany is being shown. She's just by the Dothraki. She's like in the crowd. And I think right here, Arya notices that this girl, this Dany, is just completely mad, and she has like, and from what I'm getting from the scene is that she has the support of the Unsullied and obviously the Dothraki, and they're just going wild for her. Like they think that's her queen right now. She's probably giving a speech, and Arya's not having it, as that's the way I'm taking the scene in. I do think Arya and Jon will link up, and they will talk about all of the stuff that's been happening, and I do think either one of them is gonna end up killing Dany, either Jon or Arya. It cannot be anyone else, but Dany will die in this episode 100%. And also moving on, we get this shot of Dany, and she's walking out to the crowd, her whole army. I thought about it, and I thought about this could be the scene where she gets killed by Jon, and Jon also announces that he's Aegon Targaryen, but I doubt it. I don't think that's gonna happen now. I feel like that would be a little bit too rushed if she just died right there. I think this scene is just about her giving a speech about how they won, etc. She may not die in this scene right here in front of her army, but she will 100% die later on in the episode. But the point is that I think she will die, and Jon will be the one to kill her. And I also think, talking about Jon, I also think Jon will be the one to kill Grey Worm. As you can see, as soon as Dany turned mad, also Grey Worm just flipped the switch. He turned, just threw a spear right in the other people's back, and he had no chill basically. So I think that Grey Worm's time is up in this next episode. So yeah, what I think about this episode, it's going to be an aftermath. Obviously it's going to be the ending. They're going to wrap everything up in this episode, but I do think three important people are going to die. That is going to be Dany, Grey Worm, and Tyrion. Mark my word, ladies and gentlemen, all those three are dying in this next episode. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of episode 5. I think it was really good. Let me know what you think about episode 6. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your predictions. If you made it to the end, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I post daily Game of Thrones content, the best content. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Seagons. I'll catch you on the next video. Goodbye.